for more videos.
Welcome back, everybody. Hawkins again, and we're playing some more Factorio. We are continuing the push to claim the lands, I guess, in this area long enough to there's the thing, long enough to be able to actually set up our future, which is going to be basically that was unfortunate. Which is going to be basically the supply of uranium to power things. But to do that, I want to make sure the place is secured, so to speak. So let's look at... Oh, hi. Still rolling. I didn't mean to stay rolling. We were going to go down here and put in all these logistics and then pound through this stuff and see about a breakpoint, because we got breakpoint set up here. We got this whole place effectively locked down. We got a decent uranium patch there. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to straight up mine this first. We've cleared enough space, and since this is going to be a hyper slow time for it... Oh, I need the oil. Okay. How do I do... Okay, I can do this. Yeah, I can do this. Okay, this might be less of what I planned to do. Okay, hold on. Then let's do it the other way. Let's go here, down south, make sure all this stuff is in place. There you go. Get that online. I think that should mean our logistics network is not fully sealed. Okay, I need to connect these ones up here. I think there's one missing here. No, he's just missing power. Really? Oh yeah, because I didn't actually... All these are missing power because I didn't connect the line. Oh, I see. Oops, I'm still backing up. I meant to stop, and I tried to back up to stop. Let's go like here. Can I grab this out of the way? Drop that guy in there. Good. That'll run the power line to charge these things up. Excellent. And they're charging now. We'll run down and make sure... Oh, I should do the other thing. The part where I... yeah, I can grab that. Throw off my logistics. Thank you. Do not steal my stuff. Then I'm going to grab the fluids here. So let's see if this is... That's max range, huh? So I want this sort of range. So I'll run you to like here. And there, okay. I'm just trying to plan where this would land in a way that would make sense. There. And two back from there is going to be here. That's fine. And then we'll run the oil line down here. Let's clean this up. Oh my gosh, just getting in my way, are you? Right beside the pipes, or beside the roboports, and all the way down. I think our robots should deal with these, eh? Maybe not. As soon as we build one of them, the next one gets... as it becomes in range to get itself built from the logistics center. And that's not a great idea. Okay, this is good here. Right here. Let's go ahead and I'll just pull this stuff out. There. And then grab our artillery turret thing that doesn't actually have artillery on it. And I will plop it down to make sure it connects there. No, it needs to connect further down, right there. So we'll go just a little further down, like here. Fine. And I will run the square for the... You know what? Let's run the outside square. That. Just want to make sure there is a line of wall around things. There. And a line of towers. Good. And then I need to... Oh, I don't have all my stuff, do I? Do I have my... Yeah, that's right. From last time getting my tank blown up. Forgot about that. Okay, let's run up north. and grab some supplies. So we should have all that connected now to the logistics, so the waves should be on their way, eh? Yeah, they are. Okay, well they'll build stuff, but I suppose I could still go and get a stockpile here. Give me this. Actually, I wonder if I can keep this in two. Oh, come on. Is that gonna reach? No. No, I can't do two. Alright, I was thinking maybe I could double it down. Cool. Now we should have, where are we getting hit? Off to the east. Okay, no problem. They're throwing stuff at the walls, I'm fine with that. I'll just grab all this stuff and then I'll be able to use it in the logistics. Actually, I can do that, can't I? Because I don't have my logistics turned on. My personal logistics, my construction will, but not my logistics. So they can go down this way. Everything's powered. Excellent. Charging as they go, as the swarm flows down the road. And that should have its orders. Now, if I go in here... oh yeah. And I do this... Good. I'm gonna throw some of that in there. Is my logistics set to 150 on that? That's probably too much. Walls and gates and stuff. In fact, I'll go with those and those as well. Oops, should be putting those in a different spot. We're just putting those right in here. Walls can go in there. Half the gates can go in there. My robots should be doing the rest of the work, though. And we have oil supply? We do. It's now flowing down the line. Good. We're getting oil there. We got a triple line of walls. Got our lasers in place. Got pretty much everything in place here, except for a couple logistics chests. And that's fine. There. There. You guys have your orders to deliver? Okay, so we'll wait until the artillery shows up. And the ammo shows up, and while we're doing that, I can actually head off to put in the other stuff. I can head off to put in the uranium stuff while that sits there, because it will be able to get its artillery online once it's ready. I can just space those in. All right, now plan here is to build some mining, and I think what we'll do first is we'll put down the real drills. So drills will go, I mean, I want them to space out like this. That's fine. Now, I've got these wrong positions, that's fine. And that'll reach okay to the top. Yeah, that's fine, actually. That won't hit that one, so maybe if we bring those down, all down a row. Okay. If I do it this side instead, and we do one over here. So there. That is the right distance from the end, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Then these need to turn into place. Up and down, like that. Okay. And let's get this up, down, up, and down. Okay. Well, let's do this and this as much as it'll fit. And I can expand it outward. Bonk, bonk. That. Those guys can go away, actually. They're not really covering anything of value. That's barely nipping the edge. That's barely nipping that edge. And little Paxton upstairs doesn't sound particularly happy right now. That's good. Not too much overlap down there. And there. Now these are going to be different layout than your standard drills because they have no... they have pipe, or not pipe, they have belt in here, right? And each of them feeds a solid object, but each has to intake a liquid. And that's the biggest challenge of setting this up. That... Okay. Now, map-wise, we need our roboports. Link this over there. Go there conveniently. That does not interrupt them. Happy day. Okay. Now we're on Roboport network. This is all in construction zone. Good. So the liquids on the outside are going to need some TLC. How are we going to finesse this in? Well, I want to hit there. That's not going to work. Is it? Interesting. I could do projected power with the substation, but that's not going to reach far enough in. Unless I were to do a substation only for the middle here and space it one extra tile in such a way that we can feed that. If we drop the whole thing down by one tile here, we could put a substation in the middle. A couple of them probably would cover almost everything, and we'd lose one row of efficiency here, but actually not really lose much. So if we had this here instead of that other stuff, now we're going to have liquid issues on that wall, so we wouldn't be able to do that. It would end up being here. But that's not going to cover the other guys, so it's going to have to be here, because it has to reach these at... Well, it doesn't. It only has to reach the core. The core that can't be reached from... Oh, okay. Alright, so we could do one here. And because of that, we could also do stuff over here that would reach the rest. So this will cover this guy, but we have to have one other thing that'll connect the power to that guy. If we are too far, it won't. That will reach to there. And then on this side, we would lose it if we go any further than that. Okay, but that's fine. We can do there. Okay, so substations might work. Let's go and remove this. And this. Okay. So the liquids on this side have to be run strangely. Let's see how we're going to do this. I want to use max efficiency here, so these like generally go like that, but they have to actually have a way to connect. So we would have to have like some sort of piping to run underground between some part of these. It would then connect the other side, and then this right here would go down here, and it would be one tile further away than it needs to be, but it would still fully be mining. And then the back end of that, that's interesting. No squeak through mod here. There, 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 there. Pipe there and there. We can't get in. Oh no, we do have the back in there. That's good. There, there, and there. Okay, that works. And then this gets a line of liquid. So that way. This gets a line of liquid there. And that gets a line of liquid there. Okay, and I'm gonna actually connect the liquids on the back end, just for out of the wayness, so to speak. So this will go, oops, from here to there. Would that work? That will work just nicely. In fact, there is fine. And we'll do this to here. Ah, that won't connect as intended. Okay, so we can move that out a little further then. Up to there, there. You guys gonna be super conveniently located. Well, looks like I just keep backing myself off here. Okay. That to here, then. How about that? Is that a decent enough distance? Like that. Good. And then these can come out this far. And go here and here. And this one goes here. Here to here. And this is, I think, sulfuric acid, if I'm remembering correctly. Sulfuric acid to make this work. You basically gotta fry it, burn it out of the ground. And then over here, all we need to do is connect the power for these guys, which we'll cover with those. And then are these in power range? They are, but this stuff is not. We're going to need this to go... this will probably be sufficient. It doesn't have to line up with the other one. Oh. Not that. It has to go on the pipe. Not in the pipe. 5x5. There's actually 7 of them. But, you know, that's fine. And then this. We can get 5 of them working on that. Good. We might be able to get 1 extra working on this if we... But this is fine. And then the back of this needs a pipeline as well. And the front of this needs a belt line as well. There. That. And that. Alright, and you're going to come in like this. Like that. And like that. Good. Alright. We got our 4 balancer there. And we'll put that in right away. Just put in a red balancer. 4x4. Cool. Right in there. Okay. And you can pipe out to here as well. There, there, there. And a pipe to connect the end. Good. Okay. So all that will run in. Now we just need to get sulfuric acid in there. How? Sulfuric acid can be done by cracking down, right? What if we had a refiner? How much is this thing going to consume? I have no idea how much these consume. I honestly don't know. Why is it not going to show me? How much sulfuric acid does this need to operate? 1 per mining operation. Okay. And they're half speed, I believe. Right? A regular mine over here would be... Oh, it's not. Mining. 0.5 per second. Really? Thought... I didn't think that was the case. .25%. Okay. So it takes 2 seconds for them to run a process. Mine. Assuming we're not speeding those up. Which I don't know that we need to at this point. It just needs to run for a long, long time. So we have how many drills? How many drills here? We have 69 drills here. Giggity. We got 70 drills. We're at 35 sulfuric acid a second. Correct? Because they run a cycle in 0.5 seconds. So we're going to be... Yeah. Now, without speeding these up, we need 35 sulfuric acid per second. So let's look at our chem plants and work backwards from there. We do have oil, like, up here. So we can pipe down. And we got actually, strangely enough, solid oil. Oh, yeah, right. Are these guys feeding... These are light oil. Okay, good. Good. So we didn't cross the streams there or anything. This is just a temporary thing. So this line will actually stay in place to give us the sulfuric acid we need. Okay. Let's just clear this. Oh, not everything. Let's tree clear this section right here. And right up above here, we're going to make the sulfuric acid run. So backwards down the line, what we need to do is have sulfuric acid outputting at some amount. Sulfuric acid need... Oh, I need iron. Yeah, well... Where are we going to get the plate? Are we just going to fly it in? Probably. Yeah, if we need 30 per second, we need this to run once per second. That's easy enough to keep that in stock. So let's do this. Let's have a... Well, we may as well have the sulfuric acid run into... Well, we'll put it into a container. Put one of these in. And it can be... It can be here with a pump on it if we need later. So we can, like, potential, have that space for a future pump. And then the sulfuric acid output can be there. It's going to be sulfuric acid. It's going to need water supply. It's going to need iron, and it's going to need sulfur. A water supply can come from the west, I suppose. A little bit far, but whatever. Whatever, Trevor. Let's do... This goes away. And then pipe in the water here. That's a long run. Really? I don't have... Oh, I left my logistics off. That's why I have no stuff. There. Down to here. Conveniently, we've cleared the whole area out, so all it's going to be is a water pump and some pipes. And an offshore pump in here. Finish those up. Where's our offshore pump? There. Right here. There. Hi, fishy. Alright, so these all go in place when we get some more pipe with us, which we don't have. We'll have to run those down manually. I don't want to run logistics over to that for that purpose. I mean, we might connect the logistics actually across here. A single line of it might work there. Okay, so now we got our theoretical water supply here. Maybe we should run. Yeah, we'll run a connection through here. So from this one, though. So give me this build right here. And we'll continue that west. We'll drive over that way, I suppose. Thanks, guys. Actually, we'll run because they seem to be doing just a fine job of it. Let's go ahead and do this. Should line up exactly, and it does. I'll come back and fix those middle ones. Oh, I'm out of roboports. Right, of course, because I've killed my logistics for far too long. I'll get this one built, replace and place it myself. Okay. And back to the east. I can't make another one, can I? Fortunate indeed, unfortunate. We have to, that'll get placed in on its own. That's fine. And all those pipes will mostly get put in place. I'll wait until my logistics friends supply my stuff, as they are trying to already do right now. Lovely. All right, so that has its water connection. We just need some sulfur in there. To do that, we're going to need 2 sulfur. This produces 2 sulfur a second. This guy produces or consumes 5 sulfur a second. We need him to run 1 second, so we need to have 3 of these friends going in place here. Like that. They need water and this, please. Water line around there. I don't mind it being upside down. That works for me. Then this system to get the other liquids into place. There. 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 That's all linked in. And then a belt that feeds this way. Some outputs. Like so. Power. Like this, and this, and this. Input feed there. You connect the power down to that guy. Then I need my petroleum, which is going to actually come off, what, a refinery? A single refinery that's set to type 1? Sure, why not? It'll work. Get water here, we get crude, and we'll get sulfur. Yeah, that'll work fine. Crude oil can come in from the west, from the whatevers. We'll connect that in the other way. Where's that beautiful refinery? Now, if we want it to output petroleum, does it output it like that? If I do this order? Nah, it's in the wrong spot. If I do it like this, it's gonna be up here, right? Of course it is. Lovely. And you go to there. Just gonna pump fast enough? I don't know. 5 seconds to produce 45 petroleum. Oops, not gonna work. 5 seconds to produce 45 petroleum. So this is going to be going to need 30. Not quite, actually. You put out, you need 5 sulfur. So we need 2.5 of this. Correction, we need 5. We need 2.5 of that. Is that correct? One run of this is 30 petroleum, gives us 2 sulfur. We need 60 to give us 4. We need 75 petroleum to give us 5. Hope my math's right. 75 petroleum to give us 5, which means I need 2 of these beauties going to do the job. So we'll do it this way. And that's fine like that. And then you're going to have a water line that will need to connect. We don't need a water line. Build another one of those. And a petroleum line across there. Needs a crude oil line in here. That can connect this way. Like that. There we go. And that should do the job. Once everything gets linked in there, there should be a flow of crude oil to there. This produces, I could do this differently, but this will produce enough to pump out, takes in 200 crude oil, pumps out 45, wait a second. That's not gonna work. Really? Is this actually gonna consume that much crude? Or that much petroleum? This basically is, it's a little less than 10 per second. And I need this to run 2.5 times. I need 75. What? This seems like my math is wrong here. How much sulfuric acid do I need to put out? Not 50. I rounded myself to death here. I need 35 sulfuric acid. So I don't need all of these. I need 2 of these operating. And that'll work to there. So 2 of these operating to give us enough sulfuric acid to run. So I need 60 petroleum per second. This with 5 of them gives me 45. That is a lot of really, that's a ton of crude. Or petroleum rather for that. Didn't realize how demanding this could be. I might be doing something wrong here, but I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, really don't think so. Let's go this. Ten of them to give me 45? No, 5 of them to give me 45. And I needed 60. Wow. So this produces 9 per second, is that correct? That is correct, 9 per second. I could also speed this process. Maybe that's what we do. Instead of a bunch of these, we run it with a higher speed. So this is crafting speed of 1 and 1. So I could put speed mods, for instance, into this beast. and then its crafting speed is 2.5. Okay, so these two would run at 5 times this recipe. So that'll do, these two will do in 1 second. So we need 3 of them with the modules. Let's do that. Let's do 3 of them with the mods. That seems sensible to me. And I would like to, instead of that or this, we copy this beast right here and here, and then they'll eventually put the modules in place themselves. And then that's solved, right? Like this. Perfect. Okay. Oil's online. You're not really getting what you need, but that will produce enough petroleum gas to keep these guys running. The water line's not connected yet, so let's do that. Run a little faster with our vehicles. That was a little too much brain for my day. I'm recording this on Monday, guys. What do you expect? Come on. It's a day. Alright? It's a day. We'll get it. I think I got the math right. With the speed modules, that should compensate. There we go. And now we should have a decent water flow going in there. That should get into the sulfuric acid plants, or the sulfur plants. It is. The sulfur plants are now filling the line. That produces the sulfuric acid. If only I had iron. Okay. Oops. Requester chest right here. And an input. This requester is going to ask for, I don't know, 500 iron, 400 iron, 300 iron. Let's go 300 iron. That's way more than we need, I'm sure. At least it'll be always flowing. Alright, that'll run the iron in there. Once that's in there, then the sulfur will be, catalyzed in that process. And then, these guys are in place. They'll get their stuff online. That'll fuel the line to give us enough, sort of enough petroleum. I could put a tank in here. I don't hate that idea. Don't really need it, I suppose, but yeah, we'll put a tank in here. Why not? Let's just make one so that our friends will do it manually. Or I can do it manually, okay? So this would be a sulfur tank. Whatever. It's not necessary. Sulfuric acid. That'll run in here. That'll get these guys running. If I were to, theoretically actually power all of it, it would be nice. Sulfuric acid will pump around the back. And this stuff will come out the front. And what I need to do here is actually, for now, I want to cascade these down to a single tile. And I'm going to say filter with fish on the right. So there's nothing on the right hand side. This ends in here, and then we do this. And you're going to have a purple handle grabbing at the end. Yes, at the end you'll have a purple handle grabbing that. And 4, 5, whatever, don't care. Of steel chests. Oh no, I'm out. Fine, these can be wooden, I really don't care. Why not throw some uranium in a wooden chest? Especially the highly active stuff. Steel chest along here, those go in there, and we'll power this beauty right here. Okay, now this is going to be uranium 230 whatever. No, that doesn't process that way. Never mind. It's not the time for that, Drake. I'm early. Well, I want to start stocking the uranium anyways. So let's do that. Then this is just going to be uranium, so those don't matter. For now, that'll be like that, and then I can rapidly dump it back on a line if I need to. That'll work. Okay, so once we get the iron delivered here, that's literally all that's waiting for this, right? You're waiting on iron delivery. On the way, 300. Perfect. So that'll activate, and then we can go down south before we finish off today. It's going to be a little shorter, because you got to step away for some stuff, and I'd rather not just put a cut 5 minutes before the episode ends. Down here, I want to fire these guys up and see how this works. Do we have some artillery down here? Not a lot of ammo down here yet. Okay, well, we'll do it anyways. We'll get the artillery going on here. Like that, before the inserters can quickly mess with things. And there they go. So the battle has begun. Let's go ahead and copy this down a little further. That, and that, just for a little extra sécurité, as they call it. They don't call it that. Nice. Easy peasy. Burn and squeezy. See? Lasers. They're wonderful. Let's actually remove that stuff right there. Alright. Well, unfortunately, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. Apologies for that, but it is what it has to be. So this whole beast right here is definitely going to get eliminated. In fact, we can start the elimination process now. Thanks, everybody. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Again, sorry for the shorter one, but it'll be fun still. Lots of fun in Carnage still. Excellent. Begin the burn. Let it burn. Where's the bad guys? They're supposed to be coming now. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much. See you in game.